back to you. Is that a deal? Yes? All right, well, ladies and gentlemen, no further ado, please welcome to the stage the incredible voice of Mr. Peter Grant.
Thank you very much. Good evening. We can do better than that. Good evening. Are you feeling good? All right, let the good times roll, man. When you're dead, you're done. So let the good times roll. Let the good times roll. I don't care if you're old. Everybody let the good times roll. Everybody stop talking trash. Wanna have a ball, you gotta spend some cash. Let the good times roll. Let the good times roll. Ready to clown. Don't let no female think me cheap, cause I got depends more than I plan to keep. So let the good times roll. Let the good times roll. I don't care how you go. Everybody let the good times roll. 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 Let the good are. I'm very excited to be on this stage because I get to perform with these incredible musicians. Can we please go crazy, go wild for the Infinity Orchestra? Come on! And in the musical direction of Bruno on the piano. Are we ready, boys? Yeah. Now, who likes proper music? Some real music, some classic tunes, some big band stuff? Yes? Well, I love that music. I grew up obsessed with big band music and all that style. And I'll explain how I began singing. I was about 7 years old, and I began to sing because my father was a singer. I had a very different sounding voice to myself, pretty much an operatic voice, a huge tenor's voice. Has anybody heard of Mario Lanza? It's not my dad, of course. No. But he had a very similar sounding voice. Now, I started by watching him first, and then I would jump on stage and we would sing songs together. The next song we're about to do is the first song that I ever sang. And it was a good experience singing with my dad. But the thing about my father is such a flamboyant character. He thinks it's fine to walk on a stage with a yellow dicky bow, a green waistcoat, and blue shoes. Totally fine. He also thought it was fine to dress me identically the same. It was very embarrassing. Now luckily the dress sense changed, but the song's still kicking. Here is The Lady is a Tramp.
1, 2, 3.
She gets too hungry for dinner at 8. Loves a better, but she won't arrive late. She'll never bother anyone she needs. That's why the lady is a tramp. She don't like crap games with tramps and girls. Won't go to Harlem, dressed up. She won't just the best of those girls. That's why the lady is a tramp. The train went her to heaven, like the tower again. She was broke, that's so he's coming from heaven. Let's go, let's dance. That's why the lady she's a tramp. God is a theater, get there. Never argue anyone she'd hit. And whatever she's a tramp. She don't like crap games with bands and girls. Wants go to Harlem, dressed up in art. She won't just go dirty. The rest of those girls, that's why the lady she's a tramp. Laughter loud, yeah, she is broke. That's so in California. Goddamn, but it's down. That's why the lady. That's why the lady. That's why the lady is a tramp. Classic tunes. Now, as well as these great standards that I love, really grew up obsessed with, I like to write songs. Now, would you mind if I do one song? One original song? You don't sound too sure? Oh, okay, all right. Yeah, great. So I wrote this song quite a while ago about a girl that I went to school with. I was one of these young idiots that fell madly, deeply in love and thought this was the real deal. We're going to be together forever. Now, I'm from the north of England, Leeds. Hey up! Now then. So I went to school in Leeds, where I fell madly, deeply in love with this girl. And when we left school, we moved down to London. We got an apartment together. We shared everything. It was perfect. Well, I thought it was perfect. Things started to go wrong because she asked me to get her a dog. So I got her a dog, and then she left me. It wasn't funny. She left me. God, they're a really caring bunch, this lot, aren't they? Can I get some sad music? They're not getting this. She left me with a dog. Now what am I going to do all this travelling around? It doesn't work. I couldn't keep the dog. The truth is my mother's now got this dog. It's a horrible, yappy little thing. It's a Yorkshire Terrier. It's been traumatized ever since his breakup. I should have brought a song for the dog, really, not the girl. Poor thing. But at the time I was devastated, gutted. And I wrote a song called When You Were My Girl. We were calling, you were my girl. Don't you know it's dangerous living a lover's curse? I let you in my world. Tears I pray that you come back someday. Your town went away, and I don't know if I can go. I when you were my girl. Thank you. I'm over it now. Definitely over it now. And I say to people, if you get down about anything, you know, you got a problem with something, you need to write about it. if you don't write songs, just get something on paper, write a poem. Because when girls would leave me, I'd just be like, thanks for the album, love, thank you. Sung not that many songs, of course. Now, I can't play a piano like this fella. Bruno over here, isn't he amazing? You hearing this? You hearing this? Such a cool dude, man. But I do like to play, so I'm going to jump on the piano for one number. Thanks, man. By the way, talking about piano players, who saw the show last night? Tom Seals, isn't he amazing? Don't know if he's around, but come on, give him a cheer, because I loved it. That's a real piano player. I can't play a piano like him either. But I do like to play. So I know we've got Ray Charles fans. Yes. Harry Connick Jr. Oh, I love Harry Connick Jr. I grew up so inspired by Harry Connick. And I was very lucky. Years back, I got to meet him. And how that would happen was, I would do interviews for Jazz FM, and I would always talk about what an inspiration Harry Connick Jr. was for me. When my interviews were done and I was at home one day, they called me and they said, Pete, do you want to come in the studio, into the radio station, and pretend to do an interview? I said, what do you mean, pretend to do an interview? And they said, well, Harry Connick's coming in. We'll get you to cross on the corridor, be all professional, and we can introduce you, you can meet your idol. This is a big deal for me. So I've got weeks to prepare. I've got all my CDs, every DVD, and I think of all these deep, meaningful, musical questions that I can ask Harry Connick when I finally get to meet him. And I got there, and I was really surprised. He's so tall, so broad, big guy, big guy. And I was like, I love you. And that was it, all these deep, meaningful, musical questions were gone, they were out the window. I couldn't remember a single thing, but he was so cool. He was so cool and gave me great words, great advice. Can I get a round of applause for Harry Connick? Let's make sure he hears it somewhere. He's amazing. So he covered this on many people. I love it. Here's You Don't Know Me. You give your hand to me, then you say hello. I can hardly speak, my heart is beating so, and anyone can tell. Think you know me well, but you don't know me. You don't know the one dreams of you at night, longs to kiss your lips, longs to hold you tight. I'm just a friend, that's all I've ever been, 'cause you don't know me. I never knew the art of making love, although my heart is love for you. Afraid and shy, I let my chance go by, the chance that you might love me too. You give your hand to me, then you said goodbye. I watch you walk away beside the lucky guy. You'll never, never know one who loves you so, 'cause you don't know me. Although my heart love for you, afraid and shy, I let my chance go by, chance that you might love me too. You give your hand to me, then you said goodbye. I watched you walk away beside the lucky guy. You'll never know the one who loved you so. Well, you don't know me. Shooting dice, that gets the boss of the lady named Darcy. She's sure nice. This life follow with a trouble soon began. Hopefully, Roy Brown is not the last about messing with the wild mom and just man. He's bad, bad. He runs round, bad as a man in the whole damn town. Bad as that old man. He's a junkyard dog. Can we keep that going for these boys, please? This is big band music. There's only two of them. It's amazing. Okay, now we're going to chill out, relax, with a lovely ballad that is written by a guy who I think is one of the best songwriters ever. A guy called Jimmy Webb. Now, you may not know Jimmy Webb by name, but you certainly know his songs like Wichita Lineman. Nobody knows Wichita Lineman, I don't believe you. MacArthur Park? Yes. He wrote incredible songs. He also wrote this next song with a beautiful, beautiful lyric. Here's Didn't We?
1, 2, 3, 4.
This time we almost made the pieces fit. Didn't we, girl? This time we almost made some sense of it. this time. Sang our song in tune. This time, almost bit by the tune. Oh, and then we girl, and this time we Who loves the Beatles? Everyone loves the Beatles.
1, 2.
It's a very cool arrangement. It's funky, it swings, and it's gonna go really fast. Are you ready, boys? 'Cause I saw us standing there. She was just 17, you know what I mean, and the way she looks, wearing uncompared. Now, could I dance with another girl? Since I saw her standing there, now she could tell me, and I could see that before too long I'd fall in love with her. Now I've got a random question for you. Who likes Twixes? The chocolate bar Twix. Yeah? I know it's strange. I'll explain why I'm bringing that up. Because I was very lucky. I was very fortunate to be the voice for a TV commercial of Twix. Pinnacle of my career, very top. Actually, of course, it was a great opportunity. It was a song that I covered on my second album. And these things are great for getting your music out there. But you know what? I didn't get paid a penny. Care, come on. Care for me. Not even fuel to the studio. But of course, it was a great opportunity, so I didn't mind too much. When the whole thing was finished, I went into the record label for a meeting. I walk into the office. I see all these boxes around. I said, "Hey man, what's for the boxes?" He said, "Oh, it's Twix, we can't stop them. They just send box after box full of Twixes." Now, I don't eat a lot of chocolate, but sometimes you've got to make a point. I said, "Yo man, I didn't get paid a penny. I want some free Twixes." This is not a joke. Every year since then, 4 times a year, my mother gets delivery of box after box, huge boxes full of Twixes. I could open a corner shop, I've got that much chocolate. It's crazy. Now, when I did the track, I couldn't do it the way I wanted to because you have to follow guidelines of an advertising company. But here, tonight, we can do what we want. Can't we, boys?
Yeah!
That was as convincing as you are caring. Try that again. Here we can do what we want, can't we, boys? Yeah! Here's how it should have been done. Here's Happy Together.
1, 2, 3, 4.
She's got what you asked me, you never Want you on my own, I think I'm ready. To leave those others alone, don't need to ask me. If everything is okay, I got the answer. The only thing I can say is that yeah. That's what I said, 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 yeah. That's what I said. That's what I said, yeah. That's what I said. Saxophone! Oh, I can't believe it. It goes so fast, but it's come to the end. It's come to the last song. Thank you for being such an amazing audience. You're awesome. Aren't they awesome? Give them a round of applause, will you? Yeah, give yourselves a round of applause. You got some energy. I like it. Now, before I go, I need you to just go crazy. Stand on the seats if you want, scream and shout as loud as you can. The Infinity Orchestra! More, come on! And the musical direction of Bruno Piano! All right. I'm going to leave you with a classic tune. You got any Nat King Cole fans? Here's a Bobby Darin song. No, I'm kidding. Here's Route 66. Smash it.
1, 2, 3, 4.
You don't have a plan for the web. Travel my way, you take the highway, that's the best. Get your summer Route 66. From Chicago to cheers! You know I was coming back though, didn't you? It's all this showbiz thing, you know how it works. Of course, I'd love to sing you one more song. So I'm going to leave with a song that I don't think gets done too often. It's a song that describes the way I feel at the end of a show, because you never want a show to end. It's an addiction being on this stage. It's a drug. And I love music. Music is my life. It's been my life forever. I really love it. It's a good job because I can't do anything else at all. But thank you so much. Have a great evening and a great cruise. This is the way I feel. Here's The Curtain Falls. So. Off comes the makeup. Off comes the clown's disguise. The curtain's falling, and the music softly dies. But I hope you're smiling as you're filing out the door, as they say in this business. That's all there is. There isn't anymore. We should know more. In the evening when you again, I was fucking with you again. But now the curtain falls. Your tears and laughter will linger after. People say I was made for this. Nothing else would I trade for nothing. And just think, I get paid for this. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. Have a great cruise. I love you. Thank you. Good night.
Ladies. You guys enjoyed the show? Thank you very much. But how about the performers of the Celebrity Orchestra? And a special mention to our horn section, everybody. Thank you, gentlemen. Well done. As always. Thank you. Beautiful. Wow. Well, as always, friends, let's talk about tomorrow. Does anybody know where we're going to be? That's right, it's going to be our second city of the cruise, so we kind of request that obviously please stay around. And tomorrow, just so you know, we have two special movies on TV, on the TV channels. Yeah, we have Poseidon and the Titanic, so you can look it up all day long. But as always, we have a day jam packed of celebrity life activities and entertainment for you. Early in the morning, 10 a.m. right here.